But I'm just saying, we don't know much about London.
Listen.
Because deeper, if you have a tourist, he's someone who's not from London, they want to know certain things.
Yeah.
I can't have you all stuttering and that. Like, if I was outside of London, and you're showing me, I could Buckingham Palace, and I ask 1-2 questions. Right, so, what, how often is the Queen here? I was like, bro, I don't even know. Bro, what, is she in right now? Bro, I don't even know. Bro, when was this, like, palace built? I don't know. Who lives there? Bro, I don't even know how to answer that. Like...
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we do need to be more educated and look upon knowing certain things around us. But equally, you want to know about it.
Hey, but we don't know because we don't care. And it shows. But if I was to ask about your local Morleys and that, I feel like certain people will be able to answer that. Because that's the end, that's what you know. You get me?
Ready?
Yeah. Hold on, look. No.
So I'm the guest, guys. He's running the show.
Mic check. 1, 2. Shout out to everybody who's locked in right now. It's your boy DA Tigers representing Ontop FM 95.5 each and every Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight. I got a special guest in the building.
Hey.
It's the part where you introduce yourself.
Introduce myself, listen.
Let them know who you are.
Miss Truths, here, Ontop family member.
What's with the hands up?
Miss
No one's...
Miss Truths.
What's the... Miss Truths, what's the hands in the air? No one's arresting you, know. No, people, I brought my own Ontop family inside the building because I'll be real, I haven't had her on my show ever since she first joined us on the station. What was that, back in May?
That was May. It's mad.
Wait, so how's it been for you, like, ever since you're joining the station?
Do you know what? It's been good, you know. It has been good. I've been fortunate and blessed to have guests on every week.
I'll be real, good luck. Alright, shout out to you on that because I'll be struggling still.
Like, you know, I thought there's a couple weeks, I thought, oh, it's going to be a solo. But then someone's like, yep, no, I'll jump on. So I've been blessed with that and had really good conversation. So
what's been one of your best shows so far? Well, what's the standout show?
Standout show, there's been quite a few. There's been like really funny ones, hilarious ones. So like one that stands out, I think some that I have Ontop of every family members are always good. So when we did DJ Little's birthday special, that was funny. We talk about everything, being a 40-year-old man. How it is to be a 40-year-old man. So that was interesting. Yesterday had, I was saying to you, had Chris Cabba's cousin.
Oh yeah.
So that was kind of a more of a serious talk, but again, that was interesting. Had the likes of Dyson in Minds. I've had, who else have I had on? O1's been on it, Mr. Ovi, the host. Had DJ Marcus Drama. Like, yeah, I've had quite a few.
Did you have a plan when you first started?
Of like guests that went on?
Yeah, or like what you kind of wanted to do?
I kind of wanted to, how I do it on the live here, like on Insta, I'll always have guests talk about a specific topic that I know would link to my guests. So yeah, I had a schedule of weeks of like who I wanted on and how I wanted to obviously run the show and stuff like that. So I wanted to give it a chance to kind of have conversations and also have a time to like promote people as well. So yeah, so I've had artists as well. And
I've definitely seen your progress, and I'm just like, obviously certain times I'll be tuning, other times I just because like certain times I'll be tuning, other times I'm obviously not able to. Even I locked in, even I think last time I tuned in, what was the last? Basically Carnival, innit?
oh, okay, yeah.
Like that one where it's just like rah, like I feel like what are you on? You're Sunday, ain't it?
Yeah.
But obviously for those that don't know, Miss True, she's another Ontop family member, and she said each and every Sunday from 10 p.m. to midnight, 24 hours before me. Quite mad, I'll be real. And the funny thing is, Sasha's like same slot as well, just Tuesday.
That's it as well, yeah.
That's 3 talk shows, you know.
Free talk show back to back. Big up Sasha.
But yeah, I kind of wanted to get right into like today's conversation. Not even conversation. Let me put it in this way. I kind of wanted to obviously talk about what's going on right now in the world. And the biggest news right now is the Queen's passing.
Yes.
And the maddest thing is, I found out while I was here, you know.
Oh, what, being in the...
Yeah, my Thursday evening show from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Like, man's playing and that. And I see a message, like, someone that I was talking to, I see a message, the Queen died, and it's like, I swear, big man think my jaw just dropped for time. You know, and it's just like, wait, what? Because, like, what the...
Well, she would never go.
Yeah, because one of those ones where it's just like, obviously, yeah, like, we knew that she was getting old and that, but we're used to, well, in my eyes, we're basically used to her always getting sick and then recovering again, innit? So I remember even like the day itself or something, seeing that, okay, she's going through whatever, and it's just like, oh, okay, she'll bounce back, sort of thing.
Yeah. But she was, you know what, she lived a very long life, you know what I mean? She lived a very long life, 96 years, that's, do you know what I mean? Maybe some people thought she was going to live on past 100, but...
I feel like if she hit 100, I feel like if she had gone after that...
It wouldn't have been so bad.
Yeah. As bad as that sounds, isn't it?
Listen, she lives 96 years, she lived a very good long life, you know, like, boy.
But condolences to you.
We all lost our granny.
Aye, Granny Lizzie, are you mad? You'll know, like, it's mad because it's just like, now adjusting to Charles is just like...
Yeah, I'm not too convinced.
Yeah,
I'm not too convinced about that guy right there, so.
But then do you think it's partly because of his past or just how we've just seen him as?
Do you know what? I question whether he is a good leader simply because, let's be real, if he was a good leader and ideal to lead the country, Queen Elizabeth would have been like, boy, when she hits 65, 70, let me pass the buck over to my son. But she genuinely did not believe that her son could do it. Hence why she decided, you know what? The only way you're going to be is if I kick the bucket. That's it.
Is that how it really goes though? Like,
come on now. Who wants to work until 90 odd? I don't.
Yeah, but think about her bag though. What? Do you know how much her wealth is?
Yeah, but still, like, but the thing, it doesn't even matter. If you're working, not working, she's nice. Like, why would you want to work till 90 odd and have all that responsibility if you don't need to, if you've got children that can take that throne?
Obviously, I don't know much about, you know, like the royal family and how it fully goes. We got Shirley Belly and obviously, I don't really know how it fully goes, but in my eyes, she's still making peace till 90.
Boy.
Like, and at the same time, I don't even know what they do, bro. Like, I don't even know what they fully do. Obviously, I know that they kind of represent England and, you know, go to these different countries, but I don't really know what they do still.
What they do? So people be said, it's all politics, right? Now, Charles is at, King Charles gets the job at 73. Right, exactly, come out 73.
Exactly, he wants to work at 73.
Listen. Big up Normalina. I disagree. I think the Queen genuinely wanted to be Queen. Still, she's no longer could. Do you think so?
I feel like you'll never find, because think about how high the Queen was seen as. I don't think you'll ever find someone else like that to reach that, what do you call it, level of respect, all across the world.
True.
Obviously, yes, some people obviously you're bound to get hated wherever you go, isn't it? But at the same time, she was highly respected. Charles already, bro. It's been only a few days and it's just like, Charles, isn't it? Like.
But I think, do you know what that is? I think a lot of people, like, I know growing up, like, I looked at like Princess Diana as a positive public figure in the royal family, to be honest. Same way like how kids now will look at like Prince Harry as being the one to think, okay, he can kind of relate to us as normal people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's more of a connection, I think, anyway, with Prince Harry than, say, Prince William, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
He's more for the people, like, so he has that similar good trait, characteristic as his mum. That's what I think, anyway. So that's why I think, you know,
I don't know, I feel like with Harry and William, I feel like with those two,
Yeah.
it's kind of 50-50, like though, like with the audience, or let me say like the British public or whatever. Like, I feel like there's a divide in it. Obviously, like a lot of us, obviously prefer Harry, isn't it? Like we can relate to him more. He's a lot more real with it. Like Harry's just Harry, and it's simple. With William, obviously, he's sticking to the more of the royal side of it and having that. I don't know.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with to stick to that royal side, but I think connection with the public, there's more connection with Prince Harry.
The general you get like British public?
I think so.
I feel like it will go more towards William, you know. Cause deeper, like, let me say, he's more for like the upper class, William.
Yeah, but come on, like most people that are in that bracket in the upper class, do they represent people like me and you?
Doesn't matter. We're talking about the whole British public.
But this is what
if there was to be a vote out of William and Harry, bro, I would expect William to win.
Alright, peeps. Truth family.
If there was a general election,
who do you prefer, Harry or William? Harry or Will?
Think about it. It's a Will, you know. You don't know him
Harry
like that.
Will.
You don't know him like that.
You don't know Will like that either.
Huh?
You don't know
I ain't calling him Will.
Will, innit?
What do you mean Will?
Harry or William? Hold on, what do people say?
Whoa.
Do you guys think having a king rather than a queen, a king rather than a queen is going to change any dynamics to the royal family?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why not? Why?
Because I feel like, especially having like a female leader in charge, is different compared to like men, innit? Because men like obviously like to be dominant. Men like obviously love having that hierarchy, love having power.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, everybody does, innit? But I feel like, you know, you can't. It's easier to argue with a man than a woman.
It's easier to argue with a man than a woman.
Yeah, 100.
Okay.
Because if a man says something, you're gonna be like, wait, what? Like, you're gonna state all your points in it, like, you're gonna argue back, you ain't gonna have it. But when a woman says something, it's like, cool, like, I feel like the queen, like, she was all-rounded.
Right.
Like, she had all different kind of crowds from different dynamics, sort of respecting it. Obviously,
Right.
some more than others, but it was like, right, cool, Charles. Bro, straight away it's just like, alright, it's Charles. We're waiting for William now, innit? Like, we're already on to the next.
So, do you think, like, Charles would be very passive when it comes to decision making?
I feel like he was gonna be quite opinionated. Like, I feel like, cause like the Queen, like, she was like a lot more laid back in it. Like, you didn't really hear it like deep. Like, she let the government run the country. She didn't really do much, in my eyes, innit?
But in fairness, like when it comes to running the country, it's more the government. Like the Queen is just there to say, or the King now, we should say, is there to say, yeah, I agree or disagree. If they agree, they sign off whatever rules, any laws that have been made. So for example, right, let's talk about the COVID and all of that. Anything kind of laws that was put in place with that, the Queen had to give the final word, but when it comes to having the ideas, doing this, she's not doing that.
That's cool.
That's the government, that's their job.
It's deeper. Alright, cool. How many top people in power really want to be doing the whole brainstorming thing? You really want to be thinking hard? Nah. It's like, cool, you lot like, you know, plan things and make a decision and I'll just get the final say. Because deep at the end of the day, it's the royal family or whoever's king or queen that has to be like, you know what, that law, yeah, I ain't really messing with it still. Deep it. If I believe it, well, if Charles wants to, he can really be like, you know what, yeah. Like, I swear like he can basically just scrap out like the whole government, that prime minister stuff.
Yeah, but does he have that headspace or even does have he has that full process to even do that?
Did we not just clarify that Dolly's 73? Of course not.
I don't even think if he was 53, I just don't think he has that. I don't know. For me, he doesn't have that kind of. He ain't got that thing that will show. Yeah, okay, we could put me anyway. This is me personally. That he got that thing that he could say, alright, boom. He's gonna make that decision, and he's gonna make it for the most of the people representing.
Well, I don't really look at Charles and be like, no, he's gonna be a certified king or like he's a boss. No.
But why though?
Huh?
Why though? Why are you not looking like that for?
Because I've just seen him as just I don't know. I just see him too stuck up. Like I don't know. He's just never been that guy. You get me? Like, I feel like certain people as they go into power, it's like, you're gonna be like, oh, alright, cool. Even if you don't fully agree with what they say, it's gonna be like, alright, cool. Alright. Like that's them. Like he's a leader that you might not. He's someone that you don't fully like their views, but like is respected or got controversy.
What, in the royal family?
In general. I can't remember what Zizi Mills, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. Cause obviously like she I know that she ain't got power, but she's got a platform, whatever.
Right.
And she's quite opinionated.
Right.
Some people like her opinion, like some of her opinions, even I don't fully agree with, but a lot of them I still do. I'll be real. But more times it's a case of whether you like her or not or whatever. Like, I feel like she's still respected. Like she's still doing that thing or. Like I don't know. Like she's still got that level of respect.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Compared to when you just think, I don't know. When I just think Charles is just like boom.
I think we underestimate the empowerment of having a queen to take on that role is the time she did. In a man's world, there's a reason the queen does more in the game of chess and the world. True. Don't think about that. Therefore, Harry and Zara was relatable.
Right, these comment sections are popping off, people. I'll be real.
Right, Steph, when she died, I think it will definitely have a different dynamic. It makes me sad that we won't have a queen for a very long time. True.
Are we going to see another queen in our lifetime?
Not in this lifetime.
No, in our lifetime.
All they need is that new female MP out, then we would be doing.
Oh, no. If we start talking about MPs, that's a whole different scenario right there. Because more time, when are we really satisfied with who's in leadership anyways?
The royal institution is silently disappeared, to be honest. Yeah. I
said he is soft.
I know they woke up people over them and their dark history plus present. Yeah, exactly. With Prince Andrew, yeah, exactly. So we think getting the same people to be the face, let them think they got power, LOL. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of skeletons in that family. A lot of skeletons.
Oh, what do you mean by skeletons?
Like, there's stuff that we probably don't even know.
Well,
like, that, obviously, clearly. But there's a lot of skeletons. Oh.
Yeah,
We're back.
Yeah, I think we're back.
Did you guys see Andrew kid touch?
Yeah. Yeah. 100. But then, you know what, with Charles, if you never had that whole situation with Diana and everything, do you think he'll be like more respected and in fact, not even respected, accepted as a king?
Do you think?
I don't know, like, when you think of Charles, you can't not think about Diana. And don't think that was a good 30 years ago. This is the 80s/90s.
But you do know that he didn't love Diana. It
100%.
Basically, Diana was young, healthy, very beautiful, and she was just there to have children because Camilla couldn't. But this is another thing.
What, she could have kids?
I don't know if she could have kids, but at the age, cause remember, Diana was much younger.
She was 19, like, only was.
Right, exactly.
30, yeah.
Right, exactly.
She was a low-key man.
So, much younger. But then let's think about it as well. He already did something that it's not even meant to happen in the royal family.
What?
Like, he married a divorcee. You're not meant to do that. And then she has the opportunity to be queen. That's not meant to happen.
Who? Camilla?
Yeah.
No, you're not allowed to marry someone that's divorced.
No, not really. Not. That's the laws that they're not meant to. But obviously, they bypassed that law with Charles and with Camilla. So this is why you think, like, can we really put all our faith and trust in this? So
well, don't forget though, it wasn't Charles that came up with it. Who passed it. Somebody else would have had to have passed it, innit? Yeah. Each time there's like, you don't really hear controversy about the royal family. Yeah. Because everything's always covered up or sorted for them. Regardless. You get me? Like, they are protected. Yeah. You can't really catch them out like that, you get me?
Yeah, but yeah, no, people that you didn't know, Camilla was the main, and Diana was just a transaction, really.
But then also, don't forget, I feel like he didn't really plan to pursue Diana like that.
No.
I believe it. I just saw her eyes in the case of, I could probably date her for a bit, and then realised, oh damn, she's loved. Because deep it, Diana was loved more than, like, she was the top of the royal family.
Yeah, 100. That's.
And she was just, wait, what's the word? And she was just an in-law. I'm about to say ancestor, you know.
Ancestors.
Imagine.
But this is why we, you know, people might say conspiracy or not, but that's why I feel she was set up. That the way she died, it was a set up, 100%. 100%. That's why Prince Harry was thinking, oh my gosh, like Meghan is gonna happen to her.
Oh my, bro, why does Meghan always receive so much hate inside, like, against, like, with the British public? Why is she so hated?
She's not a boy.
Well, just because she ain't white? Fully white?
That partly might be to it, but then also I just think just the way how she is, like, again, she's kind of very different to, what's the other woman called?
Kate?
Yeah, very different to her. Extremely different to her. But
yeah, but how though? Like,
well, she comes from America, so that's enough. That's a divide already. She also comes from the acting world of being an actress, being in that kind of environment. So again, very different. Again, in some ways, she's been in like certain relationships that have failed and etc. So she's looked.
But she was married as well, isn't it?
I think she was. I can't remember if she was either she was married or engaged or something like that. But to be fair, they couldn't say anything to Prince Harry because his dad did the same thing.
Oh yeah, facts.
Couldn't say.
His dad set the trend.
Exactly. So
I just feel like, bro, Meghan, come on, like if she was fully white, I don't think she'll be receiving that. Bro, everything that she does, she's received hate for. And I ain't even gonna get until like Piers Morgan, like just really just being like the top hater.
Yeah. She's a Spencer, pure blood, that's why Charles had to breed. God.
That is wild still. Like with Diana, deep it, she would like, Diana, she was for the people. Before that Diana was in the picture, yeah, royal family was always seen as royals. They wouldn't really interact with the people like that. Diana, she would go in there, she would shake their hand, she would speak to the people.
Yeah. And
I feel like after that, that's when things started to change.
Yes.
But it's like, oh no, okay, I guess we need to start doing that now.
Yeah.
And obviously whoever's telling them what to do like behind the scenes and that, oh, Diana was top notch.
So do you think, alright, let's imagine, obviously this is never gonna happen, but let's imagine for a bit, if Prince Harry was king and Meghan was queen, what sort of world do you think, or what sort of, you know, how do you think the country would run?
Shit would be lit.
Why? Why do you think?
No, because like deeper, like Harry, he's more of the chilled one, innit? He's more of the rule breaker. He's not always, well clearly, innit? But he's not always, alright, cool, I'm gonna follow the guidelines. No, he's like, alright, cool, I'm gonna do it my way. Like, no, this ain't right. I feel like he's a lot more for the people and that. And I feel like, obviously, he's definitely gonna receive a lot more haters. By the way, how he moves, innit? But at the same time, if he's king, innit? He can't really do nothing. Yeah. You get me? If Harry and Meghan, but I feel like Meghan, she'll be the one to put, she'll definitely be the one to put Harry in his place, though. If he starts moving wild or, well, you don't think?
Yeah, no, I agree, but why? I think when you say it, do you say it in like a negative way? Do you think she would down him as a man, or do you think she would support him? Obviously. And be like guiding him, like to listen, babe, this is, do you know what I mean?
Not even behind every successful man is a successful woman, innit?
100%.
You get me? So, it's alright, cool. Obviously, as men, yes, we do like to be leaders, but if he's moving a little bit shaky, she will be the one to be like, alright, cool. Harry, you're moving quite mad, alright, cool, you should do it this way. It could kind of be the barracker of Michelle, you get me?
So, yeah.
Maybe not as seen as highly, but I believe that they'll have that level of, what do you call it, power couple thing.
It would have to be higher because they're royalty, right? Royalty's bigger than being a president.
Alright, cool, I'm talking about like literally as in like respected wise.
Okay. Yeah.
Because to be honest, I can say I got more respect for Barack Obama than man like King Charles. The fact that I have to start on the word king is like still something right there, you get me? Like deeper, King Charles III.
It is King Charles III, yeah.
And what's it like hearing like the national anthem, bro? I don't know, I feel like I've heard it so many times in the past almost week or so, but it's like, damn.
But now it's God Save the King, innit?
Exactly, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just like King, I don't know, I just don't get that. I don't know, he just doesn't have my
He doesn't have the
respect.
same kind of ring.
Yeah. No, but at the same time, we're all used to Queen in it, so I feel like that's easier to say in it. Or it doesn't have that ring, because like, that's all we know.
Well, that's all we know. Like, I think everybody that's obviously on this live, and between me and you as well, that's all we've known all our life. So it's kind of like, you know, unless you're more than 75 years old,
Basically, yeah.
you know what I mean, then you would remember who was king or no, who was queen before Queen Elizabeth. But for us...
Oh, it's like that stuff.
What's that? Yeah, king. So yeah, whoever ruled before. You know, Harry is more of a free thinker because he could do more growing up, because he was newer grown to be
I don't
king.
forget, Harry, he received hatred from young. Because like that was that divide from when they were kids between Harry and William. Wow, William, he was more loved and respected in the British nation, I believe. Harry, he was more the rebel. And the worst thing is, deeper, in regards to going back to the Diana thing, like they didn't like privacy. And the worst thing is with paparazzi, they are taking pictures and they're putting them as headlines, but a picture could say like a million different things, and we don't even fully know what the cameraman will be doing behind the camera.
100. But then also, like someone said in the comments earlier before, like there was questions whether obviously Harry is Charles's son.
God, wait, how did we end up here? Wait, what?
Did you not know that? Do you know that speculation whether it was if Prince Harry is actually Charles's son? Do you not know that?
Wait, if Harry is Charles' son?
It might not be Charles' son. So he might not be fully...
Oh, so you're trying to say what, Diana's cheating on him? Was she?
Well, she was seeing this guy. What was the guy's name again, peeps? Remind me, please.
What's them all auxiliary real quick, fam?
She was seeing a guy who had red hair, who obviously when Harry was born with red hair, and obviously has red hair. So people were speculating whether to think, okay, maybe the guy that Diana was seeing was the son of Prince Harry and not Charles. You could blatantly see, even though William looks more like his mum, you could blatantly see that William is definitely Prince Charles' son because of just how his Hewitt, that's it, thank you, Hewitt. Can't remember his surname, but Hewitt, yeah. That's who Princess Diana was seeing, and he had red hair. They were quite, close. They, so his dad's genes, he couldn't run from it. Yeah, 100%.
So William is certified.
Oh,
Charles.
certified, 100%.
But is that due to his characteristics, though?
That as well, but I think it's more to do with how he looks. But yes, he's got his mum's face, 100%. But just other features of how his genes is set up, you can definitely tell Charles is his dad. There's no question about that. But Harry is a question mark.
So that means Harry's not really a role then?
Well,
if we roll with that narrative.
Technically no. So that's why I think, guys, I don't know if you agree with me, that's why I think it was very easy for the Queen to make that decision. Because remember, she has the final say to make that decision to strip his royal
No, but she
title.
can't force him to stay though.
He can't, no, but he didn't want to be stripped of the of any royalty. He just didn't want to be in the public face as much. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it was just like, you know, I stripped my title of ever being king. Not saying it would have ever happened anyway, because it would have to still be, the only way that would happen is if, God forbid, Prince William passed and his children didn't want to do it, then it would be next up would be have to be William.
That's actually mad, you know.
But that's very, very slim chance that's going to happen. And then obviously if that did happen, if he died, there will be that question mark, oh, so how did he die? Was he set up? I mean, that's
what those questions were there for them. Was those questions there for Diana, bro? What's going on here? About was he set up?
Well, there wasn't, but we know she was set up. Come on, let's be real. She was liked more than, say, the Queen and, you know,
she was liked more than the whole royal family, bro.
Exactly. And they didn't like that. There was a lot of jealousy behind that. So in order for that to stop...
Diana was for the people.
Yeah, she was. But, you know, they weren't happy with that. 100%. I think.
Okay, deep here. An in-law has come inside, like, has joined our family.
Yeah. And
taken over the world. What? Why they're all just there looking all stush and stuck up? What's going on here? Like, Diana, she's going inside the crowd, speaking, hugging the kid, like hugging people, like having genuine conversations.
Take him Chicken Back Tuesday. What? Who? Prince Harry? Oh, you lot are jokers. Chicken.
But to be honest though, I would not want to be a royal still. I could do a celebrity lifestyle, but royal, nah, man.
Guys, how would it be if we had a black royal family?
Oh, I love it, man. This is what we're really doing. This is what we're really doing.
We have Uncle Winston, Aunt May. How would it be? I think it would be dope. Just for a week. Just to see what it's like. Just for a week.
Maybe because it would only last a week.
Ah. Come on now, I think it'd be more longer than that.
No, but then deeper though, like with royals, like you are seen inside, like you have to maintain an image.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you cannot be, like they cannot have any dirt on their name in a way.
No. No.
I couldn't, like, at least with celebrities, obviously, yeah, you do have an image and aren't expected to do anything wrong, but with royalties, like, you gotta be, like, on point, squeaky clean, you can't mess up.
No. Queen, and King.
I'm just saying a black royal family, obviously, like, it would be bad, but I feel like there would be, like, more, but even black people even support it like that.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Do black people really support their own?
I would be so fully behind it. But I hear what you're saying. What do you mean about supporting? Like black people don't support each other?
No, there's always gonna be cracks because obviously, if we're all fully unified and we fully backed it, then we'll be like, cool sort of thing. But then, say like cool, we say a black royal family. Don't forget, black is just the skin tone, innit? At the end of the day, you basically want someone that's for the people. Imagine if they're a proper like upper class conservatives. They're gonna be like, and don't forget like when people are like taking people's black cards and be like, oh, like you ain't black, you ain't one of us. You know what I mean? Like say like if there was from, I don't know, not even from ends, because deeper, we want someone that's from London where we can relate to them. So like if they're
the local estate.
In a way, yeah. Or someone that we can relate to, innit? Not say like Harry or grow up inside their estate. These like have never been on a bus, you know.
No, they haven't.
But they know about, like, you mad.
What, living it like... But that's what I'm saying. But would you be able to be king or queen if you're from that kind of background? Because they'll probably think that your understanding of how to rule would be clouded because you'd be easily influenced by factors.
Well, you're still not going to be on the block, are you?
You might not be on the block, but the thing is, there's a saying, you can take someone out of the block, but you can't take the block out of the person.
Ah, cool.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Ah, cool. If we're talking about, like, saying this about royals.
Yeah, but anybody can go, like, you know, get up, move to Dubai, get up, move to this place, get up and move to that place. But it doesn't mean necessarily their mentality has gone from where they're from. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's the risk of, I feel that's why we would probably never have a black royal family.
Oh, cool.
That's in my opinion.
Oh, cool. Well, royal family, that would be a mad stretch, innit? I brought up for them to turn black, man. But let me say, alright, but let's go on over to the, what do you call it, in towards Parliament.
Okay.
Having a black, I was going to say MP, Prime Minister.
Well, this is what I was going to say. That's what we probably more could maybe fight for and work towards, is having a black Prime Minister. But will it happen?
I feel like it's possible, but then, what do you class as a black Prime Minister?
Someone who's black, who's either got an African or Caribbean background.
Come on, what would you want to see in them? Or for them to be able to provide, or do?
I think it's to do with, I don't think it's just to do with race. I think you need to have someone who's a Prime Minister who can relate to a class of people. Because I think nowadays, the divide of people, like, you know, you've got the big men and women war, the divide of men and women, but you've got the divide of class. I don't know if you've got, I'm not saying race is still not a big issue, because it is. But I feel like class is a big factor, where you've got people that are from, you know, African, Caribbean, Asian backgrounds, European backgrounds, but they can relate to being in the same category of class of people. So I think you would need to have a Prime Minister that's able to want to understand different classes of people. If that guy, what's his name, is it Rishi?
Oh yeah.
If he was Prime Minister, it'd have been a problem. Because he openly said, and I think that's what shagged it for him, he openly said, I don't know what it's like to be around working class people. I don't have working class friends. So he shot himself in the foot. I think if he never said that, maybe.
Possibly, but at the same time though, it's not a surprise though. Him saying that, it's just like, bro. I'd rather him just say it straight up than him try to lie about it and be like, oh yeah, I know what it was like to grow up in the ghetto. Like,
I mean, you're right. I mean, that's the one thing he did say. He was honest, he was upfront and said, listen, this is, I don't think, you know, I don't know about, you know, what it's like to be around certain people. And you're right, it was a good thing he did expose that and he did say that and was open and honest, because he could have run the country, and then when it comes to certain people from that particular background, he wouldn't have no time to be thinking about how to change and better people's life, because that's what government are in place for. Do you know what I mean? And we're you know, winter's gonna be, this winter's probably gonna be the toughest time
this winter
for a
is
lot
due to
of
be peak,
people.
so that was due to be at peak.
This winter is gonna be the toughest time for people, and it's gonna hit hard for the working class people. Even people that are now classified as middle class, because potentially I'm supposed to be middle class. Why?
Why?
Because of the job that I do.
Oh shit.
Because of the job that I do, I'm supposed to be middle class. But even middle class, because of the job that I do and the salary bracket that I'm in, it wouldn't be classed as middle class anymore. It'd be classed maybe upper working class, because of the money. Like, now the money bracket is changed.
I feel like money is like, it's what's ruining things.
100%.
And the way how that prices are going up, and it's just like, it's not even making sense. It's not even adding up. Because even with Liz Truss now, yes, I know, I'll be real, people, I'm not even the most into politics, I'll be real. I don't really look into it like that. Like, cool, I just about like know her name in it, Liz Truss, you get me? But I don't know if I can trust Liz. But one of those ones where it's just like, when I'm hearing that she's gonna, you know, try to help with the electricity crisis and, you know, help cut prices, where she's saying that she's basically just adding in more debt onto us.
Yeah.
Because she's saying, alright, cool, I'm gonna freeze this, so, or like, you know, save the people this much, and it's just like, I don't know if that's really the way to go, because it's just like, these are just, you know, money that we just have to pay at a later date. You get me?
100. Yeah, it's mad, like, literally. Wait, you go.
No, I was gonna say about that, we need to stop looking at celebrities expecting like they're gonna help us out too. Because now people will be like, bro, like, look at certain celebrities now and be like, oh yeah, you know, like, use your platform to this, that, and that. I'm just like, in my eyes, they don't necessarily, like, they don't have to talk.
What, celebrities?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or influencers.
Yeah, it's a bit mad. But come on, like certain celebrities, they're not gonna be. They'll say, "Oh yeah, we've got your back, peeps, etc., etc." But let's be real, it's shenanigans. We're talking about royal family. Can you imagine there being a black royal family, Jade? Would you be if you was queen?
Ginger beer and supermalt instead of tea.
If you was queen, Jade, what would be 3 things you would do?
Yikes. That's a good question. What 3 things would you do?
What, as queen?
Yeah.
Oof. Do you know what? One thing that I would do, personally, if I was queen, because of how society is built nowadays, and a lot of people suffer from MH, a lot of people suffer from mental health, I would make it a like compulsory that everybody gets a yearly check of how they are.
You can't make it a compulsory thing, though.
I think it's important.
You cannot force. Cool, it's important. No doubt. You cannot force me to go talk to a therapist.
I can't force you to
But then you're saying that's make it a compulsory
But when I mean
thing.
compulsory, it could be looking at other ways of how you can check your mental health. Not necessarily you got to sign up and you got to sit down and you got to speak to a therapist. But you can literally do certain things that can be reflective on how you are and what you do in your.
And then if I'm not online, if I don't do that.
Hold on. But if I was keen, jerk chicken is the national dish. 3-day work. End of child poverty. I like that.
3-day work.
I like that.
What
days? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Like what? Those of us that enjoy our jobs, man. Ontop Radio, like, enjoy being here, man. You get me? Yes, I might be here 3 days a week already, but still. You can't force, that's what I'm saying, you can't be forcing these things. What about if I was vegetarian about jerk chicken?
Well, then you do jerk fish.
You can't be just be putting jerk on every damn thing, innit?
You don't have to put jerk. You can put anything you want, but she just said jerk chicken. That was her preference. Jerk chicken would be it's the national dish. It doesn't mean you have to eat it.
I'll be like, oh no, it's too spicy.
Oh God.
Then what do you do there? Do you from there?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I like that. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. I love that. That would be the working.
And then do what? Come on, man.
They have alternative meat.
And a lot of people are being supposed to be taken serious. Don't forget, you're running the nation. It's not even just London you're representing, you know, it's the whole of England. Like, come on, what's going on here?
That's a good one, I like that one. Jerk chicken being the national dish. They can add ketchup to the list. See, there you go. You can add ketchup, it's less spicy, it's alright. You've got the option for you.
No, that's mad.
Actually, guys, we're going to continue this talk. Guys, in the comments, do you like carrot juice?
You're already bringing this back. Yeah, you're really going to bring this onto my show. Carrot juice.
Do you like carrot juice, guys?
Those that look on the FM or on the app, feel free to get involved in the conversation at 07888 055 955. I repeat, 07888 055 955. Or you can also DM the Instagram page too at OntopFM. I repeat, at OntopFM. Nice and simple. Get involved in a conversation and let us know how you feel about carrot juice.
Hold on, what do you mean no? Fire for carrot juice? You lot are just.
But come on.
Nah.
So basically, people, let me add a bit of context.
No.
So about not too long ago, about 2 months ago or so, I must have jumped on Miss Truce's show, isn't it? And then she started trying to advertise carrot juice. I'm just like, carrot juice? Are you mad? Am I a rabbit, bro?
Carrot juice.
Am I a carrot?
The one.
Am I a rabbit without teeth, bro? About carrot juice? What's going on here? Hold on, would you eat a carrot by itself?
Yes.
Huh?
I like carrots by itself.
How foolishness is that?
Do you not eat carrots raw? I like raw carrots.
No, bro, I'll be real. I'm trying to say that you step into a supermarket and be like, bro, you know what, yeah. Let me just go get some biscuits, let me get this, let me get these treats, and let me get some carrots just for me to eat on the way home.
You could eat carrots, but I wouldn't go and get a bag of carrots because I need to make sure that they're the skin's off. I wouldn't eat it with the skin.
Cool. Whatever your preference is, don't be like, there are some ready-made, like, done ones as well.
Yeah. So I'll eat them. Rum punch, please.
On road. You fully just walk, like, maybe on road.
Yeah.
You'll be in your car just eating carrots.
100%.
I just really trying to advertise to my people.
Listen, carrot juice is nice.
Cool, that's nice to know. Hope you enjoy it over there.
In fact, I need Mix and Sim talk to me nice cocktail.
There we go, Mix and Sim.
Big up. Oh.
Yikes, oopsie.
See, the laptop even,
No, the keyboard couldn't even believe it itself. The keyboard couldn't believe it itself. Like, what carrot juice? Now, I can't even stand here and take this no more. I'ma just pass and go still.
Let me show you guys.
Yeah, me.
Look at the keyboards.
Yeah, she's really trying to force her opinions on us about carrot juice.
The keyboard was
Whoever said fire for that,
like,
big up the damn self, you get me? Carrot juice.
That was Talks with Jade, like, literally. As I'm saying, Talks with Jade, guys, as well, I'll plug it quickly.
Go ahead.
On Sunday the 25th of September, it is all about Speak Your Truths, yeah? Speak Your Truths, which will be taking place in Bromley. Big up Talks with Jade, she's going to be on the panel. Big up Wonder, he's also going to be on the panel. Big up Noise and Banter, they're going to be on the panel as well. And big up my older brother, my big brother, Mr. Ovi, the host. They're also going to be on the panel. So guys, between now until Friday, you can get 2 tickets for £12 on Shops. The link is in my bio at Truth Debate 2020. Okay, there are limited tickets to this event, alright, because it's going to be a very small, intimate kind of where you can have a conversation, but it's going to be some rawness there. There's going to be live performances, there's going to be spoken words as well. Like I said, it's going to be a live debate, audience interaction, live panel interaction. Myself, I'm hosting it alongside Mike WS as well. So make sure you grab your ticket. After Friday, tickets will be £10 and it will also be £10 on the door. So don't be that one.
Always.
Don't be that one.
I feel like people wait until so last minute to then get their tickets.
I know. Lastminute.com. But listen, to now till Friday, 2 tickets until £12. However, on my show next week, I'll be doing some giveaways as well. Alright, so stay tuned.
And don't forget, there's going to be a special guest inside the building.
Gonna be special guests?
Yeah, let's see if Tigers pulls up.
Oh!
Who knows?
Who knows?
You know, I always bring 5 when I jump. Like.
Tigers has to be there. He has to be there.
Yeah,
he has to be there.
Yeah, 100%, man. I make a surprise guest in, like, appearance, jump on mic, and and cause some controversy inside the building.
But yeah, no, carrot juice is the one.
How do you like forcing that though? Why are you trying to force up on us?
Because it's nice.
Huh?
It's nice.
For you?
Listen, I'm like his older sister. I have the last word.
No, it don't work like that though. It don't work
I'm
like
like his older sister.
I don't get it. No, we ain't gonna do that.
He's like a younger brother.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, it's all love on that.
It's all love. So.
But carrot juice will never be entering my mouth. Like, we gotta make that make sense. What's going on here? Carrot juice. You can do that like on your Sunday night thing, innit? Monday nights we don't do carrot juice.
Alright.
Sunday night, yeah. Obviously the 25th, if there's carrot juice there,
cool.
I'll be on the other side of that room, yeah.
Alright. They'll definitely be mixing sim.
Oh yeah, mixing sim cocktails. Yeah, I won't be having that.
So you'd be good with that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, cool.
There's not a carrot juice version.
Alright, no ways.
You talking about what?
No ways.
Just chicken and carrot juice. What kind of combination is that? It's cool. It's cool. But then I'll be the bad guy now. I'm the bad guy. But we move.
So yeah.
You ready for the funeral?
I'm ready for the bank holiday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for the bank holiday.
I feel that's what a lot of people are ready for,
I'm ready for that lie-in on that Monday the 19th. Like, I know it's for a cause for the Queen, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to that lie-in. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How many events have been getting cancelled this week?
Yeah. Listen, there was meant to be Hackney Carnival yesterday. That got cancelled.
Because I was supposed to be working at the Mercury Awards ceremony the other day, isn't it? Last week, Thursday. And it's just like, I was supposed to start at midnight, innit? Or, let me say just before midnight. Oh, right, like 8 o'clock, like, my boss is calling me.
Yeah.
Hey, Ty, like, can you get to the Apollo ASAP?
Yeah.
Because like, the show's being cancelled, and we're taking everything down. I'm just like, bro, apparently like, there was people like there was there.
Yeah.
Inside the audience and like, you know, like, guys, like the queen just died, so it's just got cancelled. And then apparently people start booing, you know.
Oh dear.
I was like, damn, like this shit is real. And then don't forget, like it was raining that day as well, yeah. I'm fully seeing bare people outside Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, a lot of people did go.
No, alright, cool. Like, it could have been clear skies. Alright, cool. I probably still would have shut. I still would have shut. Let me know even better.
No.
But as someone who's lived in London basically like your whole life, have you ever done any tourist stuff?
Yeah, I've been on London Eye. I've seen Big Ben.
You have? Come on, I feel like everyone's driven past.
No, I think she walked past Big Ben. I've been in the House of Commons. I've been Madame Tussauds. I've been the History Museum, the Science Museum. I've been quite a few things.
When I say these museums, this is as an adult or like as a school thing. Obviously, I've been to all those museums too when I was a youth.
I think maybe when working with young people, to be honest.
Exactly, there we go.
Yeah,
I'm talking about you.
No, but the Madame Tussauds and all of that, I went as a kid. Madame Tussauds, I went as a kid.
Ah, cool. Same.
Yeah, when Wembley Stadium, all of those things, went as a kid.
Then I'm talking about, bro. Let me go see Big Ben, you know. Let me go actually take a picture of London now. Like, let me go explore this country. Look at these random statues that we have about and that. So
do you explore? Why not?
Huh?
Why?
I don't care enough to.
But you live in London.
Exactly. That's even more of a reason why I don't care enough to.
But do you know what? It's funny enough. It's like, I think people when they live in a country, they just think, oh well, I'm always gonna be able to see it. And then some people generally don't ever see like a tourist bit. So for example, like my cousin lives in America. He's never been to Statue of Liberty. Never.
Ah, cool, but that's different though. If I was outside of London, if I lived like, let me say, I don't know what other city, yeah. But like, if I lived outside of London, then I'll be like, alright, cool. I still eventually need to see Big Ben. Like, I live in the country, cool. But it's clear as deep it. We can literally just drive past Big Ben anyways to get to where we need to go. Obviously, outside I couldn't just charge hours because I'll be real and look at technically the cost of living going up is bare mad. But I'm just saying, with London Night, like, you can really just naturally pass it in a way.
Yeah.
It's not a place of, right, I need to go, like, it's not anything stand out about it. And I feel like even, let me say, if someone who was out of town was coming to London and they said, no, I want to get lit, well, like, what do you recommend I do? Like, they only got a week. How are you going to advertise London? What would you recommend they do?
Like, show what it's like. Do a little tour. Do a little questionnaire.
A questionnaire?
Yeah, go around, do a survey, ask people what they like about London, what they don't like about London, etc. Where's the good places to go, where's not the good places to go?
I'm saying,
be honest up front.
If you're whoever, if you had a week to show someone London, what are you doing with, like, what are you really going to be doing in that week? Where are you going to show them?
Take them to West End. Take them to...
What do you want in West End? What's West End?
See the sights. See Trafalgar Square, the big lions. See, obviously, the London Eye. See the Big Ben. What else is there?
That can be done in a day.
Yeah, but then you
don't forget, these are places that are literally just round the corner from one another.
100%. But you want to do it. You want to do Waterloo. You want to do what other places?
What's Waterloo? What's in
London
Waterloo?
Bridge.
Oh, cut loud about London Bridge, man.
What's wrong with London Bridge?
What is London Bridge? That's like the most deadest bridge. Oh, be real. No, you gotta be real.
Battersea. You gotta go see Battersea. Battersea's got a very nice. Chelsea, Fulham.
Ah, cool.
Nice places in London, you know.
It's a London Bridge.
Need to explore.
No, can I be real? Like, I can't put, like, not too long ago, like, went on a date, innit? Obviously, showed like Tower Bridge and that. That's like.
Okay.
That's like, obviously, like, nice sceneries and that. And obviously, she wanted to go see, oh yeah, obviously, like, she wasn't from London, by the way. but she wanted to see like Big Ben and London Eye.
Okay.
I'll be real, these are bridges that are far from each other. I'll be real, I properly learned that day. Because we walked it.
No, nice.
Huh?
That's nice, that's nice.
No, but yeah, it's nice until like you're just still walking. So after a while, where it's just like, okay, like you're just still going, like you're still trying to get to your destination, and it's like, oh, eventually get there now. I was like, yeah, it's nice and that.
So do you take her out for a meal?
Huh?
You take her out for a meal?
I always like to eat in it, like, come on now.
Okay, nice.
But as a case of, what's there to that? What can you really show about London? You get me?
But those are cute. Those are cute ideas. They're cute, yeah. Big up to what you said. Cute date ideas. So what made you go there? What made you pick London Eye? Because she wanted to see it, or
basically, yeah.
Okay.
And it's not that hard. No, she didn't. No, not really. But obviously, I took an initiative. Alright, cool. You outside of London. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Where it's like, alright, cool. Our main, like, deeper. What's our biggest attraction in London? When you think London, just sure we're gonna think Big Ben, London Eye. I'd probably say Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Buckingham Palace, yeah.
I feel like those are like our top 3 attractions, you know.
Yeah. But I think, like, that's a very nice date that you did. Go out for a walk and see the lights. Because I think London at night is very beautiful.
Oh, 100%.
Very beautiful.
With all the lights, red lights from a distance as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, literally.
But I don't feel like as Londoners we know much about London like that.
I like to think so.
Hmm?
I like to think so.
No, I ain't talking about the ends, I'm talking about like the attractions.
Yeah, I like to think the attraction of London, you know. But again, it just depends on...
When was Buckingham Palace built?
I don't know that.
There we go. These are questions
I know where it is though.
That don't mean a damn thing to them. They can find out with Google Maps how to get there.
Spreading the message, drop the knife, value life. Okay.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Great information, mate.
We see great information, mate. So thanks for that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, great information. That's isn't it?
Lord. He's spreading the message.
No, that's cool. Respect the thing, innit? So I think we both pushed just then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start acting. But I'm just saying, we don't know much about London.
Listen.
Because deeper, if you have a tourist, he's someone who's not from London, they want to know certain things.
Yeah.
I can't have you all stuttering and that. Like, if I was outside of London, and you're showing me, I could Buckingham Palace, and I ask 1, 2 questions. Right, so, what, how often is the Queen there? It's like, bro, I don't even know. Bro, what, is she in right now? Bro, I don't even know. Bro, when was this, like, palace built? I don't know. Who lives there? Bro, I don't even know how to answer that. Like...
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we do need to be more educated and look upon knowing certain things around us. But equally, you want to know about it.
But we don't know, because we don't care. And it shows. But if I was to ask about your local Morleys and that, I feel like certain people will be able to answer that. Because that's the end, that's what you know. You get me?
Mushy peas, not saying I'm into those kind of food, but yeah. That's London, right?
No, that's what London's also seen as, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because even Americans, they don't rate us.
Okay, why you say that?
Well, because when they think about London, they all think that we're all posh and uptight. Oh, Buckingham Palace, tea with the king, crumpets and that. These times now, come to London now, nobody, like, they all think that we talk all posh. And it's just like, nah, G. Like, we got our head too, you get me?
True.
Like, don't get twisted, sort of thing.
True. Oh, this mic is really being, don't wanna.
The guest mic, innit, you get me?
The guest mic.
The guest mic, that's what we're getting.
I know. Yeah.
But yo, people, wait, so I kind of want to ask though, where would you really advertise London? Like, what are you gonna really advertise about London?
Like I said, where to go.
Where exactly? Where are you gonna go?
Places to go. London Eye. You got West End. You got East London. You got North London. You got South.
Thank you for naming parts of London. To do what?
Go and see what London's about.
Is this your way of advertising?
Yeah.
Go see what London's about.
Go see what London's about.
And do what?
Same way if you go to like America.
Go where? Go where?
What, in London?
Yeah.
There are many places. Go.
Exactly.
Like I said, West End. You got Leicester Square. You got Piccadilly Circus.
The hell are they doing there? To do what?
To go and sightsee.
You just say fun. Sightsee what? What are you seeing?
Oh.
What are you seeing?
You go see the building.
I'm sure exactly what buildings. You don't even know the name of the buildings.
Listen.
Nah, she don't know her city, you know. She don't know her city.
You don't know your city.
Of course, huh?
Yeah,
but I'm saying it with chest. You're always saying West London. Yeah, we also got East London. Oh, what's going on here?
What's going on here?
But it's cool, people. We move. We move.
We do move.
We've just proved that she don't know her city. She don't know her city.
What's wrong with
It's
this
alright.
guy? What's wrong with this guy?
Obviously, I shout at Shoreditch. Yeah. I just have
Alright, what's in Shoreditch?
Clubs.
But that's not exploring London. You go to a nightclub in Italy.
Huh?
You go
no,
to
but
a
you're coming to
nightclub in
no,
Italy.
but think about it. If you talk about club, where's the nightlife in London? You're gonna say Shoreditch. Are you
Really,
right?
guys?
You're not gonna what? Who's gonna say Shoreditch? If you go Shoreditch, obviously.
Gibz, is Shoreditch the nights to go? Is that the spot to go to when you go?
That's the main spot.
Shoreditch.
Except from Shoreditch, you just can't go really on a.
Shoreditch is alright, but I wouldn't say it's just Shoreditch.
That's the main spot. That's the party. Let me say the party island of London.
Shoreditch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously to us it's Shoreditch, but that's the best that we got.
No.
Obviously look all clapping ain't that bad, but no, Clapping's just died down over the years still. But it's unfortunate. Anyways, this has been one hell of a show. Would you like to let the people know where they can find you?
Yes, guys. So, as good old Gibz said, I'm also on Ontop FM every Friday.
Yo, she's trying to big up to my shows. My shows every Friday, 10 to midday. Don't forget that.
That is tiredness listening. Every Sunday, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. This is #Truce. Live talk show, live guests, great topics, great conversations. Yeah, that's where you can find it on Ontop FM. But also on the Instagram @TruceDebate2020. Make sure you follow me. Like I said before, I have an event coming up on the 25th, Sunday the 25th of September, which is less than 2 weeks today, where there's going to be a live panel. The likes of Talks with Jade will be on the panel, Noise and Banter.
Oh no, so Jade was on the previous live when I was on your show, wasn't it?
No. Was she on that?
She's
been on the station.
Okay.
She has been on the station. Everybody that's on the panel has been on my show at one stage.
Oh, so you just went for your best guest, yeah?
No. These are people that
it's cool, don't it?
I'm gonna have a lot of people listen to Gibz.
I'll still show up.
You're gonna be on the panel 1 month as well, because there's always gonna be different panel members, alright? So don't worry about that.
Love still.
So yeah, we've got Noise and Banter. We've also got Mr. Ovi, the host. We've also as well got Wonder as well, who will be in the studio. Myself and Mike from WS Studios will be hosting the event. Like I said, there's going to be a live panel, live audience interaction, there's going to be live performances, there's going to be spoken words. Mixing Sim will be providing cocktails, whose Mixing Sim is also one of the sponsors, as well as Drinky Fridays, aka Mr. Marcus Drama. So yeah, it's going to be a vibe between the hours of 6:30 to 9:30. Yeah, it's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a vibes in Bromley. So guys, get your tickets between now until Friday. 2 tickets for £12. Head over to Gibz now. There are limited seats for this event. So yeah, head down to Gibz. After Friday, tickets will be £10. So make sure you get them. Yeah, and all them things.
Damn self. Where can they actually find you?
So yes, you can find
socials.
me. Oh yeah, no, did I say it before? But I'll say it again. At Instagram, Truce Debate 2020. That's at Truce Debate 2020. That's it. Pow.
Finally got there in the end, and I'm being your boy Jay Tiger, representing the Tiger Show each and every Monday from 10 to midnight. feel free to follow me on the socials at the Ty Gibz Show. That is the TYGIBZ Show. I repeat, at the TYGIBZ Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube as well, people, man. At Ty Gibz. I think I might actually change it to Ty Gibz TV, you know.
I think you should.
I think I might change it to that still. But yeah, man, until next week, we're out still.